Christmas is just around the corner. You know, it's the time of the year we honor with sacred traditions by changing those traditions for no reason.
Black is the new green, at least when it comes to Christmas trees.
Many families are ditching the traditional trees for a darker look. There are thousands of posts on Instagram with the hashtag Black Christmas Tree. A design influencer is on GMA this morning to explain why these trees are so popular.
It goes with everything. It goes with any kind of decor. And because our real life decor has really started to become what's going to look good on social media, green doesn't always cut it.
Yeah, if you're a green Christmas tree, kill yourself. Like, what is going on with Christmas trees this year? Well, who needs a black Christmas? It looks the same as a green one. Like, there's black Christmas trees now. Melania put up those red trees that turned the White House into American Horror Story. I mean, look at that. It looks like she skinned Christmas trees and then hung them up as warnings to other trees. She's like, that will teach you to shed on my carpet. But let's be clear about one thing. This is not a real black Christmas tree, all right? This is a black Christmas tree. Yesterday was the official start of the holiday season, as New York City put up its world-famous Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. And just like everything else in 2020, this year's tree is doing the best it can.
The Rockefeller Christmas tree in New York City is usually lifts our spirits this time of year. But this year, well, let's just say that by 2020 standards, it's pretty perfect. The tree was just put into place atop of Rockefeller Center. Look at all the holes, and it just kind of, I don't know, it kind of looks like like a Charlie Brown tree, like a large version of the Charlie Brown tree.
No. No, 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 no. You leave that poor tree alone. You already killed it. Now you're gonna make fun of its appearance? Who are you people? Do you do this at funerals too? Damn, Uncle Mark, you got fat. Look at you. You can't even fit in that casket. Anyway, rest in peace. We're gonna miss you. I mean, think about it. That tree has been through a pandemic, a race war, and a contested election. I think it deserves a round of applause for just staying upright. And by the way, it's not like that tree asked to be displayed to the world right now. It clearly needed more time to fill out and look good. That tree wasn't prepared. Imagine if you were going to a big party, but then they just grabbed you while you were getting dressed. Then everyone at the party's like, wow, just an undershirt and socks? You guys didn't give me time. I was gonna put on Spanx. And besides, I think putting up a tree like this is actually very responsible of New York City. The last thing we need in the middle of a pandemic is a big, beautiful tree that draws a giant crowd. With this tree, it is easy for everyone to be 6 feet apart. An adorable story that'll almost definitely be turned into a second-rate Christmas special next year.
Well, it may just be New York's unofficial new holiday mascot, a small owl found inside the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree.
Yeah, inside the tree. A worker setting up the tree found it tucked away in the branches. Look at it as a small bird. It's called a saw-whet owl. It's the smallest in the Northeast, now recovering at the Ravensbeard Wildlife Center in Saugerties. And it's already getting lots of love and attention. Even has its own Twitter page, by the way, that someone set up on its behalf.
Very nice. And its own little turtleneck, too.
Oh my God! Can we just take a second to appreciate how freaking cute this owl is? He's so cute that Baby Yoda's probably put a hit on him as we speak. In fact, he's so cute, I want one. You know what? I'm gonna go get a little owl right now. That was a mistake. Owls are not pets. But still, guys, what a fun story. An owl hitched a ride to New York City. Although I guess it looks different if you're the owl. I mean, from the owl's perspective, we just moved his house without permission. You know, one night he was living in the woods. The next morning he's suddenly paying Manhattan rents. Not to mention, that poor owl is used to snacking on field mice. But in New York, the only thing to hunt are the rats, which are 10 times the size of that owl. That rat's gonna be looking up like, hey, just so we're clear, who's eating who over here? I gotta eat you, you're gonna eat me. Also, I don't like the idea of giving this owl a Twitter account, all right? Because we like the owl now. But once we start reading those tweets, wow, owl lives matter, unfollow.